there are certain steps you need to follow and think about before you decide to bring a dog home, whether it's adopting or buying. One is, you need to see what the breed that you choose was originally bred for. For example, people think that beagles are great, very easy dogs to manage because they're small dogs. Yes, they're small in size, but what were they originally bred for? They're actually very high energy dogs. They need a lot of mental stimulation. And we have had so many people calling and saying, we bought a beagle, we just left it in the house, we go to work, now the dog has become destructive. So now the dog's chewing up stuff in the house, and we can't manage. Why is that happening? Because the beagles were originally bred for something else entirely, right? They need a lot of mental stimulation. Same thing with Saint Bernards. Bernese are mountain dogs. They were originally bred as search and rescue dogs, but they're used to minus degree climates, you know. They're not used to this. Tropical weather is not for them. If you want to get a Bernard, you need to make, first of all, don't get a Bernard. In India, it's a big no. But if you decide to adopt, you need to make sure that you have the finances. They're very expensive dogs to maintain. You need to make sure that you have an AC. Rottweilers are great. They're very, very loyal dogs, but they're very powerful dogs. So if you go wrong with them, you can land up in trouble. You look at the requirements that the dog has and then decide based on that as to whether you can manage it or not.
I think people look them as status symbols. They don't really know what the dogs actually are going through, how much they suffer, and that's a lot of things that they mistake. And main thing is to understand what your lifestyle is. So if you have a very active lifestyle, you can go for a high energy dog. If you have a sedentary lifestyle, you know, you work in office for like 7-8 hours, you have to go for a dog who has a slightly lower energy. So all of these things are very important in understanding.
Those are things you need to think about before you go ahead and actually buy a dog or adopt a dog. I mean, don't buy, adopt.
The best dogs for India are the Indian dogs, the local breeds. They have been in this subcontinent for generations after generations. They are very tough. Their immune system is extremely strong. They have no problems. Their wounds heal in a couple of days, and they generally are much tougher dogs.
Funding is one of the most important parts of, we won't be able to do this, the kind of work we do, if we don't have funding. We're really grateful to Himalaya for being able to do that for us. Now it's been almost the 4th year running that they've non-stop funded dogs for us. So I'm grateful that Himalaya took the initiative to do this for us.
A dog's lifespan is very short. So they're going to be there for 10-15 years and they're going to give everything to you. So it's very important to do justice to the dogs. It's the same thing with kids. You only bring a kid into the world if you know you can take care of the kid. If you are getting a dog, it's a very rewarding experience. So you should give the same thing back to those guys also.